Awaiting their arrival on the floor. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. And now Washington's starting group. They've got Sarr. George is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Coulibaly in at the 2 spot. And for the Warriors, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Moody in at the 3 slot. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Outside, George. Here's Coulibaly. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
We've seen a quick start here for the Wizards. It's a 5-point game. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
Poole with no one around. No good with the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Butler. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
Here's Poole. Pass to Middleton. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
The 3 from Poole. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now, here's Green. The 3. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And it's Middleton penetrating.
And you overplay Middleton to shoot the J. This is what he can do.
Pass to Podziemski. Butler on the way. 1:22 left here in the first quarter. George with the defensive effort. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Hey, guys. The Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting.
There's just so much potential for Sarr. He's got that Wemby-like build with a lot of skill.
Inside, post, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Kispert, no good. The Warriors trailing. Healed the pass to Payton. And stolen by Bay. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nice shot by Smart.
Terrific job pushing the ball in transition. Marcus Smart coming away with an easy bucket.
Hield kicks to Payton. Hield dishes to Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
The free throw drops for Curry.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Smart with the steal. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Wizards lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position.
Love the effort on defense from Hield. When he's engaged, he can come up with blocks.
Curry gets the bucket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
And it goes down 2 points.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
Brogdon outside. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Unloads. Curry's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney comes in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. Then for the Wizards, George comes in for Corey Kispert. And it's Koulibaly in for Bay. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Moses Moody comes in for Kuminga. Sar's checked in for Washington. Chris Middleton comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Outside, George.
Blocking foul called on Draymond Green. First personal foul.
And the Warriors making a change
Team
here.
foul.
Butler's checked in.
Substitution.
Poole's checked in for Washington. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart play.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Here's Middleton, and Looney sends it back. Moody the pass to Green. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Poole. The Wizards with another miss. The Warriors lead it. Looney finds Podziemski. In the corner, Moody with it. That one, no good. Excellent D there from George. On the wing, George. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Coulibaly. And the shot is long.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the first one for Johnson. He's checked in for Washington. Marcus Smart comes in for Poole. Moody heads them both. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Knocked away. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Traps in the tray. Middleton's got 9.
This is part of Middleton's arsenal. He has range for days.
Podziemski, the bounce pass. Green inside, defended by George. Here's Butler, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You'd love to get the ball this close on every trip where you can almost just not miss.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Smart's got his second basket of the game. On its way from Curry for 2. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and I think they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing field.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 12 points and 1 assist. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in their last out. Taking a look at the Warriors. Kenny, what you think?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
And over to Shaq, your take on the Wizards.
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and they keep them right together. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got to.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Sarr out there with George. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Poole in at the 1 spot. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Outside for Curry. No good from outside. Washington trailing. Coulibaly with it. Passes to Poole. Great D that time from Curry. Right side, Green. Outside, Curry. Shoots over Poole. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors. So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Junior James Watt.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Sarr.
Butler against George. Curry outside. Curry with another miss. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's George. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. George has got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
2 points, that one goes.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Here's Carrington, guarded by Curry. Driving inside. Offensive rebound. Sarr can't cash in from close range. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. The lead is 2.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Wizards have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Middleton. The offensive rebound. Koulibaly, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Podziemski's shot is good.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Warriors leading by 7. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Butler against Middleton. Here's Carrington. Makes it off the glass.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry's shot is off. Wizards trail by 7. Middleton for 3. Curry with the rebound. Launches it. The shot, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Post in at the 5 spot. Warriors leading by 5. Curry outside. The rebound by Champagnie.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
lays it up off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
To the paint. Here's Kuminga. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Kuminga's got his first points of the game. Outside, Smart. Here's Champagnie. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You can't leave someone open when Smart is running his team because he will find that mistake.
Curry against Poole. Back to Curry. Curry crashes inside.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Wizards trail by 5. Washington calls timeout.
Time to get up and make some noise for your Warriors.
As Jackson Davis is checked in for Golden State. Peyton comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Dave's checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Brian Keefe reviewing the game plan with his team during that last timeout. Coach is not happy with that three-point pattern. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thanks, David. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
Sarr's checked in for Washington. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
That's where you want Sarr doing his work offensively. He is a tough cover in the paint.
Curry is inside. Guarded by Poole. Curry can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 5. To the inside. Sarr. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, huge basket from the big fella Sarr. This rookie is fearless.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're in front by 3. 1:49 left in the fourth.
Up Nation, time to make some noise and welcome out New York.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
More than half of their scoring has been through him. It hadn't been selfish either. That's the way they mapped this thing out, and they knew what a tough matchup he'd be for their D, so they just decided to ride it.
Three from the inbound. Curry. What else is new?
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
And here's Poole for 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Curry outside. Rebound by the Wizards. Sarr's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Poole. And it's Curry with the rebound.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Out to Peyton. Fires for 3. Rebound, Washington.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Here's George. In the corner, it's Sarr. The Wizards with another miss.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Peyton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Middleton's checked in. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. So it's the Wizards now.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And shot on the way. They get it again. Podziemski on the wing. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one, good. Curry's got 31.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. And we'll see you next time